Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5. Starting at number 5. Fat Shark FSV 1063. The Fat Shark Dominator for goggles aims to improve the flying experience by putting users at the camera's place and enabling head motions to dictate the camera's exact angle and positioning. This provides pilots an immersive experience where they almost feel as though they're flying. The goggles themselves are white with a blue strap. On the left hand of the goggles, there's a compartment in which you may set your head tracker should you want. These FPV drone boosters permit you to command the quadcopter's camera together with the moves of your mind. 8 GHz. At the bottom of the goggles, you'll discover an HDMI interface for the HD video downlink. These goggles are capable of HD video, 2D, HD 3D, analog movie, and analog 3D video. There is additionally a PS2 port on your mind tracker in addition to some other expansions. An on-off button permits you to trigger or deactivate your recipient module, while there's also a sound jack that may be utilized in combination with the HDMI interface. The goggles feature a top-mounted enthusiast, which evacuates a warm atmosphere, ensuring that the goggles do not fog up, particularly in warmer climates. The fan also provides a small quantity of face cooling while wearing the unit. There's a button beneath the device that you can push to begin the fan. If you don't remember to turn your lever away, it will automatically shut down after 8 minutes, saving your battery life. Coming at number 4. Gafas FPV Gafas V2. This exceptionally reasonably priced collection of goggles is lightweight, includes a rechargeable battery, and supplies a high-tech experience ideal for new drone pilots and introducing your child to the pastime. This headset is somewhat different as it consists of one LCD mounted to goggles within a flexible elastic headset. The result is a remarkably lightweight design, which lets you receive a good deal closer and more personal with your drone video. The headset's character implies less immersive than the more oversized and more sophisticated goggles typically employed for FPV. 5 hours of movie time. That is significantly more than you will get with many drones. It is worth noting that the goggles do not come built, however. Considering that the battery would utilize some control in transit and storage, it is far better to render it uncharged and control it before use. That will mean that it is not quite ready from the box, however. The dual antenna system on those goggles does help eliminate signal dropout. But you should not expect this system to have an ideal relationship, particularly at the borders of its scope. At number 3. Gafas Fat Shark Attitude. This is an inexpensive set of FPV drone goggles that has a slick appearance and reasonably good performance and variety. The Attitude V5 includes a milder headband using a relatively sturdy headset that provides reliable image quality to get a mid-tier pair of FPV goggles. Like many FPV drone goggles, it may take some modification before the two displays feel like a smooth visual encounter. But, overall, it offers high-quality performance. One disadvantage with this particular model is that it does not include batteries from the box, which means that it is not ready to go if you unbox the set, despite being assembled. The focal adjustment can help create a more realistic visual experience and help compensate for the gap between different consumers' visions. There's some noticeable mild leakage, which is included with the thinner design on those goggles, typically around the nose. The majority of the time, it is not bad enough to destroy immersion. Considering the price point on these goggles, even though there are many noteworthy functionality differences between this collection and a superior pair of FPV goggles, these are still a fantastic price. Number 2 of my list. DJI FPV Gafas V2 Para. This is a less expensive version of the Sooner FPV headset by DJI, together with excellent resolution and movie functionality, in addition to 360-degree sign protection. The goggles are harmonious with all the Mavic shows, but maybe not the Mavic Air 2, Mavic Mini, or Mavic 2 Enterprise. They're also DJI goggles compatibility with Phantom 4 String, DJI Inspire series, and DJI Spark. You can pick between 720p/60 fps and 1080p/30 fps based on what you are doing with all the drones. That option permits you to pick your experience degree, though some individuals may observe some dizziness or distress in the reduced 30 frames per second degree, as you may find some jello effect from time to time, particularly if you're hurrying about other drones. It is generally pretty minimal. The goggles can also be made with an ergonomic layout and can function for up to 6 hours at one time. And number 1. DJI FPV Gafas. These goggles operate with Roku and Chromecast and therefore are harmonious with Spark, Mavic Air, Inspire, and Phantom series. It is relatively lightweight and comfy and moves quickly through the pictures, eliminating stutter. Drone racers need instant feedback and advice since they're flying the drone. With a couple of distractions and hesitations as you can, this pair of goggles produce that sort of response. These goggles have cut latency down to 50 ms. Close enough to real-time to make hands and responsiveness in your drone considerably more effective. Additionally, the Wi-Fi link can be found on 2, 4 and 5, 8 GHz. The 148 area of perspective also helps eliminate stutter, in addition to the jello impact that could occur around a lot of fast-moving objects. Those adaptations help make sure that you can keep racing more without becoming sick or feeling stressed. Going with no functionality constraints allows you to have better control of your drone. DJI goggles compatibility with Roku and Chromecast makes it feasible to share drone movies with family members and friends. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.